I think it's going to be in the results of the performance, right? This is what transforms into dollars and more dollars and cents for that company, because now you have a more competent team. And what we like to say in life sciences, we want a team that's going to do it right the first time. Mm-hmm. That right the first time is even applicable to when something happens, because you're doing it right the first time, but something happens. Machine go out, whatever, take your pick. Now here's a new opportunity for you to do what? Do it right the first time. So now this is not a workforce that you're getting from just straight off the street or word off the mouth because that's somebody's relative XYZ. You're getting a workforce with somebody who's been in that workforce that knows what it takes, knows what's needed, and they're coming fully equipped with the confidence ready to go. It needs to start at the top. You know, this is DEI can't start from the bottom or for the work at the start of the top. So the leadership team needs to partner with HR and figure out an actual plan. You need to bring in probably an outside consultant to kind of assess the temperature of the company. Where are you at now? What are you doing good on? What are you doing bad? And being realistic with that, right? The third party don't know you from a can of paint. So they're going to tell you the real deal of what's going on with your company as far as its temperature for DEI or just I guess you call it just equity. What is the temperature for equity and inclusiveness in your company? Once you have that, now you have a benchmark to say, okay, this is where we're at and this is where we want to go. And then you can start trickling down to the different levels of management. But as you trickle down to the different levels of management, the leadership team has to create that strategy in partnership with HR. As you trickle down, long as you have the leadership team and they already have a plan of action, now it's more about delegating and setting expectations, making sure that this strategy is wrapped up in KPIs and financial rewards and bonuses, and then making sure going forward that your job descriptions and your performance reviews have removed all these things that can cause a discomfort or disruption in your equitable strategy. If it's a specific skill set, put it in there. And then on top of that, once that job description is done, then you should have an equivalent strategy to say, okay, we have some openings. Who do we have in the building to bring up and what are they lacking? If they're lacking XYZ from that job description, then pay for them to get the training or figure out what areas of the job description that they lack that you're willing to take the risk on for them to learn on the job. If there's areas that you're willing to take the risk and let them work on, let's do that. And then as you trickle it down, again, it should be expectations, and I mean tight expectations. Mm-hmm. So you know that you only have a percentage of Black and brown people in your thing, but you're working in a Black and brown community. Don't you think you need to increase the presence of Black and brown people at your place of employment? That's just logical. And then for other reasons, economic reasons, if you're trying to, cross a certain threshold for income and revenue, you don't need people to all think and talk the same way, right? You need diverse minds, you need different perspectives. But those are the things. Strategize. It is a dictatorship at that point. Once you get the temperature from the outside consultant, strategy is created, and now it's about delegating. You can implement change management, but understand that when you're implementing change management, it is not an opportunity for people to say yay and nay. It's only an opportunity for people to have a certain time period, very distinct, to get their shit together, and this is what we're doing, period.